So since we have 4 terms, what we can do is we can factor this using factor by grouping. Now, hopefully you can see right away that the GCF for this is actually going to be 1. Mostly because the coefficient of x is 1, right? And also we have a non-zero constant. So basically the smallest exponent of x is 0. Just writing it out. And since we, excuse me, not 1, 0, and we have a coefficient is 1. And when that happens, that tells you right away the GCF of the entire thing has to be 1. You know, 1 times x to the 0. It's always bx to the m. Oh, darn it. Oh, come on. There we go. So in other words, there's nothing we can factor out initially. So what we do remember is this. We're going to form 2 groups, okay? Like so, right? The first 2 terms go in a group. Let me just move that over a bit. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay. Okay, that should be okay for now. So now what we have to do is handle each of those 2 groups individually. Okay. Well, notice from the first group, right? 8 is a factor of 64, right? And the smallest exponent of x is 2. So what we can do is we can factor out 8 times x squared. Make sure I can move it over a bit. Okay, is everyone with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay, is anyone confused? Be honest, because I know this is not easy. I know. So everyone's okay then. All right, well, let me keep going. So what we want to do next is factor, right? So again, from the first group, to factor, we have to divide. And that's what I'm doing.
I actually have a question.
Okay.
Why did you put an 8x squared in front of it if it says 8x cubed up there?
No, because 8x squared is the GCF of the first group.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
Okay. Good question. Good question. Anyone else? Okay. And then let me put the x minus 8 down here. Okay. Okay. Gonna just move this up. But basically what I'm doing now is I'm dividing. Oh, jeez. Come on. There we go. So what we get then is 8x squared, right? So what we have is, as you can see, the 8's cancel. We get x squared, right? We actually show the work. These cancel. You get x cubed over x squared, which is just x actually, not x squared. Let me fix that. Come on. No, did it again. There we go. And 64x squared over x squared, right? These cancel. And so we're left with 64 over 8, which is 8. And then we have this, like so. So notice that we're in good shape, right? And how do I know that? Because we have a common factor, x minus 8, right? Again, we factor each of the 2 groups initially, right? Then, we're factoring the 2 groups initially, and we're basically taking out common factors. That's what it boils down to. And now we have a common factor here, so we're going to take that out. Now let's see if I have room for this. So we're going to have x minus 8. We're going to have 8x squared times x minus 8 over x minus 8 plus, just cross this out. Okay. So again, what I'm doing now is taking out common factors. I crossed out the problem below it. We're not going to get to that one anyway, I don't think. So I'm running out of room. Okay. But hopefully now you can see what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen is we're going to have some cancellation. These are going to cancel, and these are going to cancel. So we're going to get x minus 8 times 8x squared, and then the x minus 8 over x minus 8, that becomes 1. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense here. That's our answer. Okay. Are there any questions about that?